If you're going and you're expecting to get business straight away, you're most likely going to be disappointed. Hi, my name's Bertie, and today I want to talk about networking events. This is something that I get asked quite often. Should I be attending networking events? Or maybe somebody's going to a networking event and they're not sure whether they should continue going. With anything, I look at networking events like a marketing channel, which essentially it is, in the same way that email is a marketing channel or social is a marketing channel. So if you're needing more customers and networking events potentially is a way for you to get those, then certainly it's something that you should be trying. But it really does depend on what sort of stage of business that you're at. So for example, if you've got loads and loads of leads already and you're struggling to convert those leads, then probably networking isn't the best use of your time right now. However, if you do need more leads, then it could be a really strong way for you to start building up your network and building up those connections. One thing I will say about networking events, especially if you've never been to one before, is if you're going and you're expecting to get business straight away, you're most likely going to be disappointed. Going to networking events can be a long and slow process. It's all about building relationships and getting people to know, like, and trust you. There are many different types of networking events. Some are free, some are paid. I feel networking events fall into three main categories. Number one, the super structured event. Generally, you will turn up to these, you will be expected to bring referrals, you'll have to talk about your business. This is all well and good if that suits you. They don't suit me personally, and these sorts of things you will have to attend regularly. Number two is the more relaxed events. Now, these are personally the ones that I prefer. So generally they take place in the evening, there might be food and drink, and it's just a much more casual affair. Not much structure at all, but it does mean that you can sort of speak to lots of different people. The downside to those is you really do have to sort of push yourself sometimes to make the effort to speak to people, especially if you've been going to the same one for a while. You can find that you start to build up a network of people that you like and get on with, and then you can spend all of your time with those. So if you are going to these more relaxed networking events, then do push yourself. Do remember that you are there to network, you are there for business, so try and speak to as many new people as possible. And the third is almost like a hybrid model. It's somewhere in the middle of those. So you might find some events actually do have some structure. You might have to give 30 seconds introduction on yourself. Some meetings might be facilitated for you as well. And again, I find those quite good. So if you are thinking of going to networking events, here's my tips to make sure you get the most out of them. So number one, if you're feeling nervous about going, take a friend. Either someone that you work with, maybe someone in a similar industry, or it can just be someone you know, just to get you through the door so you're not feeling completely alone. Tip two, don't expect to get business from day one. The reason that I say this is I've spoke to people who've said, oh, I've tried networking, it doesn't work for me. How many events did you go to? One. I didn't get any business from it. You're probably not going to get business from the first one. Remember, this is about building relationships, it's about building rapport, and more importantly, it's about building trust. Now, if you can do that in one conversation with someone that takes 5 minutes, fantastic, amazing job. But with most people, it takes time to build those relationships. It takes time to build trust. So whether you're meeting someone and then maybe that follows up with a coffee later, or maybe it's just speaking to the same people over and over again at different sorts of events, eventually you will find that your name and the business that you do will be remembered, and then the referrals will start to come to you. Tip three, don't be afraid to join conversations. What you'll find, and especially with the more relaxed events, is that people will start to huddle in groups. Remember, they're all there for the same thing. So just because you're seeing 2 or 3 or 4 people speaking to each other doesn't necessarily mean that you're not invited to that conversation. What you'll find is that everyone's feeling exactly the same as you, all feeling a bit nervous, and they might just be talking about whatever. Don't be afraid to speak to different people. No one's going to tell you to go away. Tip 4 is listen. Listen to what they're saying, remember their name, use their name when talking to them, and just show an interest in what they're doing. It may be that this business has absolutely nothing to do with what you're doing, but it doesn't mean that they don't know somebody that could do business with you in the future. Also, you might then know somebody in turn further down the line. So it could be that you're talking to someone that has no relevance to your business whatsoever, Maybe at another event you speak to somebody else who is looking for that particular service. You've met that person, you've built a relationship with them, and you trust them. So at that point you can start recommending other people, and that's how business gets done as well. So it's important to remember to listen to people, really take on board what they're saying, and they're much more likely to do business with you or recommend you in the future. So if you've watched this and you're thinking, actually, I'm going to give this a try, please do. I just find they're a really good place for me to go, meet people, and actually I've got some really great referrals from networking events. So if you've not tried them, please do it and see how you get on. If you've got any other experience about networking events, I would love to hear them. So please whack them in the comments below. So my name's Bertie. I hope that video has been useful for you, and I will see you on some more videos very soon. Thank you.